This is going to sound really, really bizarre and really strange, but Shiba Inu is actually looking very, very good right now. I want you guys to pump the brakes. I want you to hear me out, because while there are some trends going one direction across the overall crypto market over the last 24 hours, Shiba Inu is actually doing the opposite. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell. Again, it's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So first of all, yes, price sucked yesterday. Okay, it sucked across the crypto market. It was what it was. You know, Shiba Inu yesterday, for example, printed a negative 6.6% daily candle. The day before, negative 9%. I mean, this is something we see throughout charts in the space. But what's kind of interesting about this is Shiba Inu had every opportunity to erase this entire pump that it went on, but it didn't. Most assets throughout the space, they actually came back down to their pre-pump levels. Shiba Inu did not. It's actually still up. I should have measured this out ahead of time. It's actually up right now about 15% from those levels. So Shiba Inu is actually looking very good, but this is where just the tip of the iceberg begins. So SHIB right now it came back down. It touched its 120-day moving average, and it's looking for support. It's looking to see if we have enough strength in the market to build into a nice positive day. SHIB over the last 12 hours up 1.33%. It's one of the few that are, and it's looking very good. And really what kind of caused this overall dump in the market yesterday was actually Bitcoin, Ethereum, institutional money. Now, it sounds kind of weird to say, because institutional money has been a big help for us lately. We know that we've been on the positive side of things, and institutional players have been accumulating. And unfortunately, when we get into geopolitical events like we saw yesterday with what's going on with Iran and Israel, which I won't get too much into, you guys can check out my ADA video from earlier today. You can check out my What Happened video from yesterday to find out more about what's going on there. But when these things happen, institutional money, they tend to freak out. Okay, retail people, they tend to freak out. And I'll get further into whales in just a second, but you guys can see that there was a big unload day in terms of institutional money. $48 million worth of outflows in terms of Ethereum, $242 million worth of outflows in terms of Bitcoin. Now, that's something that we had to absorb as a market. And you put that on top of what's taking place from the rest of retail money, it turns into kind of a crap day. It drags everything down with it. And that's why Shiba Inu had a bad day. You had some retail people freaking out. You had LPs dragging us down in general. And it sucks. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We dealt with it. The cool thing about this is BlackRock actually still added yesterday. That's been a very consistent theme that people need to pay attention to, because positivity from the largest institutional player in the space, that's a pretty big deal. But when I'm looking at SHIB here in general, this had the potential to be a bad day. But you know who was adding yesterday? Whales. Whales were actually accumulating Shiba Inu while the market was down. In fact, yesterday was a 322 billion SHIB inflow day for large holders, for basically whales, right? And this is interesting because this is actually the largest day we have seen. Let's see. This is actually the largest day we have seen since September 11th. Since we went on those two massive whale spike days back in the earlier part of September, almost a month ago. So there's actually a lot of confidence in what's happening with Shiba Inu right now. All right. Again, it might seem kind of weird to say coming down from these levels, but I want you to really look at that data and how that differs from what's going on elsewhere in the space. Now, is that a guarantee that this trend is going to continue? No. Could we face more drops? Absolutely. We have a lot of day left. I'm filming this at 6:49 in the morning Central Standard Time. By 7 o'clock, things could change drastically, right? But I want to point out the fact that some of these SHIB metrics are a little bit different than what we're experiencing in the rest of the space. It's the reason why it's showing a lot of resilience right now. It's the reason why it looks like it's really confirming this reversal and this kind of slingshot move towards the upside. There's no telling what exact day we're going to go on our next big pump. Nobody knows if the market's going to pop out of here like we have times before. Obviously, early part of August. I'm trying to remember what the other ones were too, because this has happened a few days, guys. There's been a few days that there have been some of these events that have taken place abroad. Usually have like like 1 or 2 days of bleed, and then we usually spike right out of it and have a series of good days. It leads us to our next rally. So we'll see if we can get back on track here. If BTC can frankly hold some of these levels and try to really confirm this higher low here, right? Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Maybe this is our move up, but just be patient. Me personally, again, I said this in my ADA video, all my long positions are still open. I haven't sold any of my bags. I'm not anticipating much bigger escalations than what they're talking right now. They're talking about Israel responding to Iran, but we'll see what that all entails. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know what you did yesterday. Did you hold? Did you sell? Or were you on the accumulation? Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.